Hey, young people. That's a good little story here. 11-year-old boy protects his home with his machete. I love it. This child wasn't brought up that tolerance is a virtue. Uh, you break into my house, I'm defending myself. What a great little story here. Let's listen to the video.
I was playing video games. I was actually playing Grand Theft Auto. I don't normally play.
Oh my God, here comes the lift. Grand Theft Auto. So he picked up a machete and hit some poor burglar who was working as a team with his girlfriend with a machete because he was watching Grand Theft Auto. Even though the guy kicked him and threw him on the ground, um, somehow it's going to be his fault because of Grand Theft Auto. But I digress. Let's.
That, but I just got bored of Fortnite, so I went to go play GTA for a little bit. Somebody knocked on the door. This window was open. I came over there and peeked through that window, and I saw a female. She knocked on the door constantly, and so I just shut my door and grabbed my machete, just watching her, just in case of a break-in.
Smart kid. Survival. They're knocking on my door. They want to come in. I don't know. I'm going to stay in here, but I'm going to be armed. Great lesson for liberals. Liberals being there. Can I get you a cup of coffee while you're banging on my window? Can I give you a hug? Here, let me let you in so we can sing Kumbaya together and talk about how diversity is our strength.
And then I heard that door, or not the door, the window, get slammed in. He slowly just walked through the house, and then when he came up to my door, he just like peeked through the door, and he grabbed my machete and told me to sit down on the ground.
So the guy, the kind burglar that broke in, that was probably voting liberal left his whole life, in and out of prison, took the machete away and disarmed the kid.
And get in the closet. And there was a pellet gun leaning up against a wall in our living room. And he grabbed that, and I knew that it wasn't loaded, so I wasn't like scared or anything. I did get in the closet, but when he went into the living room and turned his back on me, I grabbed my machete and ran into the living room and hit.
You go, boy. He knew the gun wasn't loaded. The crook didn't know it wasn't loaded. He probably didn't know it was a BB gun. Probably first time he had a gun. He's been running around voting for gun control his whole life. Don't even know what difference between a damn BB gun and a freaking long piece of bread. So he grabs the gun, ditching the machete, and gives the kid a chance to grab the machete. I love it.
And ran into the living room and hit him. He kicked me a few times and then pushed me down and tried to grab my PlayStation and my TV, but he noticed that he was bleeding in the back of the head really badly, so he just dropped everything and ran out of the door.
Kid went up, hit him with a machete, and the guy turned around and kicked him a few times. What? Man. Smart kid.
I wasn't really scared. I just knew that I had to do something because there was somebody that I didn't know.
He was scared. He doesn't know it, or he doesn't want to admit it, but he was scared. But that's okay. He still acted.
My house. He had had a criminal record before he broke into our house.
Shocker.
So he should have just got a job instead of breaking into other people's houses.
Oh, he can't say that. You can't make somebody get a job, kid. You need to just get a trophy for participation. You should have hid in a closet like a good dumb citizen, not armed yourself, not defended yourself, and just been a victim. And let him take your gun, your PlayStation, everything you paid for, and then you can call the police and they'd say, you know what, we're not coming out, we're busy. Just fill out a report because we're not going to do anything anyway, and you can just go buy some more stuff because that's why you pay taxes. Man, this is a great story for somebody who isn't brainwashed to think that government will always be there to protect you and you should cooperate with criminals. I mean, I can't tell you the number of people who live in the UK tell me when people break in their house, they'll get charged with a crime if they fight or try to stop them. By law, they have to stand around and not interfere with a burglar stealing their property. That's where liberalism leads. And it's a perfect example of where government takes away your ability to defend yourself. They tell you they will defend you and only they can defend you, and it's a crime if you defend yourself. And what better way to make you dependent on government? Man, great little story. Here's the 911 tape of this call.
The way they went?
No, ma'am. I was just in my closet. They told me to sit down on the ground and get in my closet.
Okay.
I had a phone or anything, and I did. They tried to take my PlayStation and my phone, but I hit them in the back of the head with this machete.
You hit them in the back of the head with a machete?
Dispatcher's like, what? You hit him? What? Why would you hit him? Why would you assault the kind criminal stealing your stuff?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all right. So where's the machete now?
It's laying on the ground.
Oh my God, she'll be telling the cops. The victim is armed with a machete. Make sure you go in with bombs, grenades, guns, automatic weapons, and 14 cops because the 11 or 12-year-old victim has a machete.
Okay. And did you hit one of the males or did you hit the female?
I'm not sure why that would matter other than maybe if they put out a bolo, be on the lookout for the guy, they can say which one is bleeding.
I hit a male.
Okay.
I hit one female, but only one of them came in the house.
Okay. Did you see which way they went?
No, they didn't.
Okay, that's fine.
Are they on their way?
Yes, we do have people on the way to you, okay? So I just want you to keep talking to me until they get there, all right?
Okay.
All right, so where are you right now?
In my living room.
Okay. Do you feel safe in the living room? Are you able to go somewhere and lock the door?
Yes, ma'am.
Hell, I don't need to lock the door. I got the machete and the bleeding criminals are running away. What the hell do I need to lock the door for? Well, wait a minute. The police are coming. You might be safer if you go lock the door.
Okay.
I have all of my doors locked. The window, they punched it out.
Okay. Did you see if he was bleeding at all?
Yes, there's blood on my floor.
There is blood on the floor?
Yeehaw! DNA evidence. Kid didn't even know it. He was collecting evidence for the cops so they couldn't come here and blow it off. All right. Well, I think this was a good little story. Kid teaches a good lesson on self-sufficiency, self-protection, protecting what you work hard for, arming yourself, not letting government disarm, not depending on government. I mean, the crooks are already away 10 minutes later. He's talking on the phone with 911. He's already taken care of business, collected DNA evidence, and he's still waiting for the cops to come up. And had he not defended himself, they may just be taking a kidnapping report or be drawing a chalk line around him, talking about how great their response was, how they got there so fast. Anyway, good job for this kid. Government failure as usual, failure to protect, never there when you need them. Failure of government to keep criminals in jails. Failure of government to stop criminals from reoffending. Yep, great story. Good job, kid.